going to talk about Float N Sled.
No.
Welcome to New Product Reviews with Mark and Kendall.
So, today we're going to be talking about...
I always call it the Float N Sled. Sounds like a monster truck rally to me.
Okay, so the Float N Sled is like this big raft thing that you put on the water, and it's a 6x3, but you can get one or more and connect them to make a 6x6 or a 6x9. They cost $236.60 on Amazon if you are looking to buy one.
And there also can be found at some like float and ski and water type shops too, especially in the Midwest area. The Float N Sled, what I really like, I think it's very well constructed. You can tell whoever it is that created it spent a lot of time making the cover. It almost seems to me like a gym wrestling mat material, but I'd say the top that you lay on is more like sombrella type fabric that they make boat canvas out of, and high quality boat and seats that are out in the sun. And the backside almost feels a bit like a wrestling mat. I'm not sure that exactly that's what it is made out of, but the cover is very comfortable and very durable. It has about a 2-inch Velcro strip that is probably the heaviest duty Velcro that I've seen. And the inside has tubes, very like high density foam that will certainly last, that is waterproof, and there's like 9 of those tubes, or...
They're kind of like beams. How you create the Float N Sled, like once you get it, it's all disassembled, but you have to assemble it. So you take the mat, and then they have a slight bow to them, and you want the bow to be facing up when you put the beams in. And there's 9 of the beams, so you just line them all up in the mat, and then you seal them up with the hefty duty Velcro, and that's it.
It's very easy to construct. You know, a lot of times we've been out on the water, and I guess they're inflatables. The inflatable ones, you try to stand up in it, and you're basically standing in the middle of a taco before long. Or even like float rafts, which are quite expensive, but like it's almost like old pontoon with a flat top structure. Those are very difficult to get in and out of. This Float N Sled, what I really like is it's really tight to the water, and it is very sturdy. I, and my 60-pound dog were all on it together yesterday, and it absolutely does not sink. I mean, it lets in a little water that heats up in the sun. I mean, on top you'll have just a little 1/4 inch of water, but it would hold, I don't know what the limit is.
A lot of weight.
Yeah, I'd say 500 pounds, no problem. You're certainly not going to sink the thing, but very sturdy.
So putting 2 mats together, if you do decide to get 2 mats, there's Velcro on the right side of them, and there's Velcro on top, and then there's also Velcro on the left side on the bottom. So then you kind of like fold them together like into a S shape, I would say, like this. So then they're very sturdy, they're very connected, and you won't have to worry about them coming apart because they do not come apart.
And I tell you, it's not like we're the most mechanical people. We're not super bright, although a little bright. There's no instructions with this that I saw, but I would say we figured it out within a matter of 2-3 minutes. And again, this is non-mechanical folk. We're able to put it together with no instructions. So really, it's not rocket science, and the stuff is very user intuitive. You look at it, you're like, oh, I bet that hooks to that, and bam, you've got a double Float N Sled before you know it.
So now let's talk about some of the uses of the Float N Sled. There's tons. You can get a paddle and paddleboard on them because they're very sturdy, and you can stand up or kneel or sit down while you're paddling. You can also take them out in a pool or a lake. You can just lounge on them, suntan. They're also used for camping to have like a softer place to lay. You can put them in a tent and on top of the ground, and it won't feel as hard. And then you can also sled on them in the winter time if you live in a climate that has snow.
A couple uses that more mature people might think of is you can lay this thing on the dock and then put a towel on top of it. It's a very comfortable mat. It's very comfortable to sit on. It's a great dog float. My dog, who is nervous about being in a kayak or some other things, jumps right on this thing and actually was jumping between the 2 of them. So we'd have 2 Float N Sleds out there together. He'll jump that 2-3 feet between them and just go use them like lily pads. So again, very sturdy once you're on the things. I do think you could float down the river. Around our house, river tubing's a really big deal. River kayaking's a big deal. I think it would be fun to take this on a little rafting adventure.
That's our dogs.
Yeah, our dogs are having a great time playing beneath the camera. You'll hear their ears rattle every once in a while.
So the last thing I want to talk about is how we found the product. You can find Float N Sleds on Amazon. as I think I mentioned earlier, for $236. They are quite pricey, but they're very well made and have many uses. So any closing statements, Dad?
Well, pricey yes, pricey no. I mean, like a tube you tow behind your boat runs you $90 to $200 on up. So it is definitely in the price range of quality inflatables. And this is much different than an inflatable. We were looking for something that we could actually float out in the lake on, and by far this is the best product designed for that. Pricey yes, pricey no. I do think the way it's constructed, looking at it, I don't see any wear items that would wear out anytime soon. It looks to me like this is going to be here for the long haul, unlike those inflatables that we buy.
Which can pop and...
Yeah, they got about a 2-year lifespan, every one we've ever had. To me, it's a better product than I was thinking. I ordered it, I knew what the price was. When we got the two, or like, wow, this is really nice.
So that's all we really have for you guys today. I hope we helped you in any way if you're looking to buy one. And if you have any other questions, please contact us. And that's really it.
Yeah, leave a question. We'd love to answer it. That's all I got.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Bye.
You bet. Peace out.
Peace.
Came in like the breeze, I felt it in my knees.